Welcome to our channel. Today we how to transfer Fail2ban jails and ban rules to a new server step by step clearly. Begin by ensuring that both the source and target servers have Fail2ban installed. On the source server, locate the configuration files in the directory commonly found at /etc/fail2ban/. You will specifically want to focus on the jl.conf and jl.local files. Copy the contents of jl.local to preserve your custom configurations. If you have created additional jail files, make sure to copy those as well. Next, identify the ban rules which can usually be found in the Fail2ban database. To export the current bans, you'll need to use the command Fail2ban client status. Note the jails and their associated bans that are currently active. Proceed to extract the ban data by running Fail2ban client get jail_name banned. This command will provide you with the list of IP addresses that have been banned. Once you have this list, make a note or save it into a text file for easy access later. Now, switch to the target server. Ensure that Fail2ban is installed and running on this server as well. Begin by transferring the copied jl.local and additional jail files. You can use Secure Copy, SCP, or RSANC for this transfer. After transferring the configuration files, verify their integrity. Edit the jl.local file on the target server to adjust any necessary settings specific to your new environment. Now, it's time to re-import the banned IP addresses. You can add these addresses back to Fail2ban using the command Fail2ban client set jail_name banip IP_address. Repeat this process for all previously banned IPs. After you have reinstated all bans, restart the Fail2ban service on the target server to apply the changes. Run system to restart Fail2ban to ensure the new configurations are loaded. Finally, confirm that the jails and bans are functioning correctly by running Fail2ban client status again. This will show you the current status and verify that all settings have been successfully transferred. If the page does not load, refresh the browser or try again in a private or incognito window. Make sure you are using the correct email address, then retype it carefully to avoid small typos. If your password is not accepted, use the reset option and create a new strong password you can remember. Check your spam folder for verification or security emails, then complete any requested confirmation steps. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more step-by-step tech guides.